Hello everybody and welcome back to the Forever SMP, where we're going to be playing this world forever. I think this is episode 7. I got a couple different things in mind today. So as you guys can see, last episode we built a stable. So we got 4 main like structure buildings in my area here. And one thing, I have 42 levels of XP and I do not have diamond armor besides these pants I looted in the underworld area. So goal number 1 for today's video is I have a crap ton of diamonds. I just need to go ahead and make some diamond armor and go and enchant this stuff. Now, those of you who know, okay, yeah, you guys probably haven't seen this. We have an iron golem farm up there. So there's an iron farm up there. There's an elevator up there. If you guys want a world tour, I think that will be coming soon because obviously there's my area. Then IB Hunting lives on top of the mountain and Knight lives around the mountain and Genki lives a ways away over there. But the second thing I want to do for this video is me and Knight have these highway paths between mine and Knight's area, but we want to fully connect the forever world. So the goal is I want to bring this path to go all the way up. I'm thinking the cliff over here, and then it's going to turn up this way. And basically, eventually, I want my path to go all the way up here so that way it can connect to Hunting's area. So this is where IB Hunting lives, but the path would go up over to here, and then we'd have a splitting off path that would go over here to the iron farm, which I do just want to show you guys. Obviously, the paths are going to be the exact same. It's going to be like coarse dirt like we've been doing. But yeah, there we got a little iron farm set up. It does decent. I have a YouTube video that was watched to make that. So shout out whoever did that. But then yeah, I'll be connected to the nether portal fully. IB Hunting's house up there. He's building a tree and it looks it's a look. And then most importantly, I'll be connected to the enchanting table right here. Then I'm gonna go ahead and I think the first thing I want to do is I want to get a helmet. So let's do that. And we're just gonna start enchanting something. So what do we got? I'm breaking 3, sure. Aqua affinity, I'll take that as a start. And then I feel like boots are probably the next most important because if I could get feather falling, that would help so much with building. There's feather falling 3, but depth strider 3. Okay, these boots are awful, but it is my first set of gears, so I can't hate that much, I suppose. And lastly, I might as well get a chest plate as well. Protection 3, that's decent. Okay, honestly, I'm not gonna lie, I kind of got awful enchants. What else do I want to enchant though? I suppose one thing I could do. So yeah, what I want to do, I want to enchant one more shovel, and then my axe is about to break as well. So if I go ahead and enchant an axe, I think I can leave those diamonds there, and I'm gonna leave the sticks in here because I've got 33 more levels, meaning I can do 2 more enchants, and then I've also got a silk touch that I do want to add to my shovel. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab that as well. I can use that in the furnace, but it is really nice to finally have diamond armor at least. Now I know it's probably more efficient to use villagers to get diamond armor, but honestly I absolutely hate villager trading, so the less time I spend villager trading in this world the better. And little progress update, Knight has been working really hard at breeding a max speed horse, so that's what this whole setup is. He's just been trying to breed his horse to get max speed, and I don't know how that's working for him. And we got Rusbuk. Okay, this stupid iron golem keeps spawning down here from our villagers, and I believe it's slowing down our iron farm up there, which is really annoying. But yeah, a big part of the reason why I wanted to get the diamond armor is because I think we're planning on taking on the end soon, and then alongside taking on the end, it's also just nice to, because my iron armor was breaking so much, I would make like a new set of iron armor every day that I played on the server, and it just was not fun. So yeah, as you guys can see right here, I've got this maxed out shovel with efficiency 5, but it has fortune 3. My goal is to get another one with silk touch, so I don't have to worry about getting flint while farming gravel, but I also need efficiency 5 on this. So I'm gonna enchant this shovel right here, and efficiency 4, that will work. Oh, damn it. Okay, that sucks. So I guess I'm just gonna go ahead and grindstone that, and we're gonna try again. Please don't give me... Okay, there we go. That is much better, and I should be able to throw these two together, and then we've got... Okay, which way is cheaper? This way is cheaper, and then if I go ahead and add silk touch onto that, and then while I'm here, I might as well. I'm going to have no XP levels left, but there I have a max silk touch shovel as well, which is very good. And I forgot to enchant my axe, so I'm going to leave that guy right here for now, and hopefully nobody steals it. Okay, so the next thing I want to do here. Okay, zombie, I'm going to need you to die. You're really loud and really obnoxious. I don't like you, and I don't like your friend either. Although it would be maybe cool to capture you and give you a name tag. I don't got time for that right now. But yeah, I did do a little bit more decorating. I kind of decorated out this cave since the last episode. I think I like how this looks. Just gives it a little bit more room back here. And then Knight has been working on getting max horses. So I've got a couple horses here with really good speed. But one thing I did ask in the last episode is for name suggestions for my first original horse. So I got my first horse right here. Speed of 13.5. His jump isn't that great. But I think, or maybe I don't want to name my first horse. I might name the best horse actually. actually. So yeah, I think I'm going to name the one here with the 13.7 speed. I think that'll be a better idea. But I asked you guys in the last video what you guys wanted the horse to be named, and there was one suggestion by somebody to name the horse Nugget, and I think that's my #1 pick. So I think I'm going to be going ahead and naming one of the 6 horses Nugget. Now I think this is something I want to do every episode, so if you guys have name suggestions for the horses, you guys want a horse named after you or something, let me know your suggestions down below in the comments. I'm going to try to do this every single episode where I name one of the horses something that is commented on the video. But yeah, also IB Hunting doesn't like the look of the paths that he's using for his build, so he wants me to turn all this road into coarse dirt while I'm doing the entire highway system. So that's going to be another thing I'm going to do, but I can't believe I'm wasting XP on this right now. Okay, we're going to rename him Nugget, and only 1 XP. That's not that bad. I do need to find more name tags though, because I do not have very many. I only have like 5. Also, I'm going to ask this in a couple of episodes. So I built this custom amethyst tree. Let me know what you guys' thoughts are. Should I keep it or should I break it? I asked in the last video. I had a couple people say they like it. I had quite a few people say they didn't like it. I'm kind of lazy and don't want to break it, but let me know your guys' thoughts down below in the comments. Yeah, dude, I'm just absolutely loving like this area. Like this view to me looks sick. I love this. I was thinking of maybe throwing some trees up on that cliff area up there, but we'll see as time goes on if we're going to do that or not. And then also, I didn't do this on camera, but I added a little rose bush beside the house because I feel like it fits well with the leaves and these berry bushes. So we added a little bit of a rose garden over there, and we're just going to keep expanding. Like eventually we're going to go up that way. But first things first, we got to name our good friend Nugget, and that is 1 out of 6 horses named. Like I said, if you guys have a name suggestion for any horses you guys want to see in a future video, comment them down below. I also feel like it could be a very good idea for me to actually work on getting a proper food source, because for the last like month on the server, I've been eating nothing but carrots. And if I'm being completely honest with you guys, it is not very efficient for eating. I'm just gonna be straight. Okay, for my next project, I'm gonna start the road project, and there's 2 things I need. So #1 obviously is a crap load of coarse dirt, and it doesn't look like we have very much. Luckily, I spent a lot of time farming gravel, so I should be more than okay here. I'm just gonna take like a good amount and a good amount of gravel as well. Honestly, I'll just take it all, and we're gonna go ahead and craft a crap load of coarse dirt. Okay, so I think I crafted a little bit too much coarse dirt because I also would like to carry some slabs with me, but this is a good start. I have a good amount of coarse dirt here. Now I just gotta go and get myself some spruce slabs, and I can start out with the project. Okay, so I thought I had a decent amount of slabs in here from previous builds, but it actually does not look like I have very many. These 5 pieces of spruce is driving me nuts though, so I'm gonna craft 6 more slabs there, and then off to my wood storage. Those of you that haven't seen the episode, I built this house primarily just as a wood storage building, and I've got an absolute crap load of wood. I think I might have some slabs up here though, and it turns out the answer to that question is no, but I can go ahead and craft some more, so thank you very much. And I think another stack will probably be more than enough. There is a lot of mountains I need to climb, but I don't think it's gonna be that big of a problem. Okay, I've got literally everything I need. Now, I absolutely hate doing this because actually laying out like the slabs and stuff is a pain in the ass. But the basic idea is the road is gonna continue. I think it's gonna wind a little bit this way and then kind of climb up over here. And then once it gets up to like this level, it'll probably turn and go up that little channel right there to the top. Okay, so first things first, I want it to go over here because I'm thinking I want the pathway to follow along the river right here. So, okay, Gengi wants some stuff he can help. So I'm going to give him some slabs and some coarse dirt. Okay, so simply, I'm just going to start digging out a little bit here, and I'll have Gengi follow along and fill in with coarse dirt, and I will be back once I, get a little bit of progress made. Okay, so we kind of set up a little bit of a path. So I want it to go like winding this way. And then I'm thinking a building will be able to go here to kind of break stuff up. We'll have room for buildings down there. But then this side, I'm going to have to come back later and like terraform cliffs in there. But then the idea is that it's going to run along the cliff here. I'm going to have to terraform these cliffs in a little bit better. But the path layout is basically here. And Gengi has to get off. So he's giving me all my stuff back. Thank you, Gengi. I appreciate the help with what you did help with. Okay, coarse dirt. I don't need those normal dirt, but I will take all of this. But yeah, so it's going to wind this way. We'll be able to have like a house there and then probably just some rocks and stuff along. But then this area was really steep, so we're having to break it up into like a staircase here. But I think Gengi had a really good idea where I'm just going to go ahead, chop some of these spruce out, replace some with some mud and some with some granite, and add a little bit of texturing to it because it does seem really plain kind of. So I'm just going to go ahead and throw in a couple of these guys around scattered in. You know what? That might not look the greatest, but it's okay. And then also some of these stone brick mud stair thingy bajiggers and something like this. But yeah, we basically have the hardest part done because this is going to be like the steepest incline right here. Only thing is, I'm not sure how I feel about that granite. If you guys have any other suggestions for ways to make this look like even a little bit nicer, let me know down below in the comments. I'm definitely looking for ideas because I don't know how I don't like the straight staircase, but like I also don't know how else to do this. So yeah, this is what we got so far is going up this super steep thing, and then starting here, I'm probably just gonna go back to the original palette of just going like a little bit of coarse dirt like this, and then some slabs to do any incline, and I think this will end up working out pretty good from here on. It definitely gets a lot easier. I think once I'm up here now, like down there we're doing like 4 to 5 wide, but since this is Hunting's area, I don't want to do too much. I think I'm probably gonna just stick to 3 wide for the most part now. But yeah, I can just simply go back to the slab design. I'm gonna work some more. I will be back once I get an update for you guys again. Okay, so I've got it kind of winding back and forth. So here's the top of the stairs. It comes up the stairs right here, and we kind of just got a little bit of left and right winding back and forth going on, and then room for more builds if Hunting wants to do more builds. I'll probably mostly leave this area up to him, but then it obviously connects to his path here. Okay, this looks really odd, so let's go ahead and do that. But yeah, what I want to do primarily now is it does connect to Hunting, so now he wants me to turn all of his path blocks into coarse dirt because he likes how it looks more. So for that reason, I'm gonna go ahead and start clearing out his path blocks and turning it all into coarse dirt. But yeah, essentially it's the exact same thing I've been doing, so I'm probably gonna cut a majority of this out of the video or just have time lapses. But I think there's gonna be a path that goes up this way probably, and then it'll probably go up straight into here and connect with this, so that way we have access to the iron farm, and then also connecting to this building. And you guys don't know about this building yet, but I will showcase what this building is for later. I didn't build it, that was Ivy Hunting. It is a pretty cool redstone design. Yeah, I guess my priority, what I'm going to be doing is just going ahead and filling in whatever I have to make this thing actually work like a proper path, because Hunting is not very good at that. So I'm starting with the slabs, and I'm just going to go along, and I will be back once I get this whole thing figured out. Okay, so I'm back for a little bit of an update. This is kind of hard because I'm trying to keep Hunting's original path, but basically I just replaced all of his path blocks with coarse dirt, and then also spruce, and later eventually if I can get enough rooted dirt, I might add some of that in for texturing. But I've got this all connected, so that way the path goes up here and then all the way over to Hunting's tower. And now next up, I got to get this path to go from here up over to here. So the way I'm going to do that, I think I'm going to start from the garden straight out here, and it's kind of going to be a very similar idea. I just want to like go ahead and start working this path to connect to that one. Now I don't know how I feel because these are really windy paths, but that is okay. We'll figure it out as we go. And I think this one I want to keep small, kind of like a 3 wide path is my idea here. So as of last update, I just extended this. I got a little pathway that goes over here. A little bit of room for Hunting to build something here. You know, we could throw up like maybe, I had one idea of like a beetroot like selling stand. So that way it's like, you know, they're farming the beetroots and then they're selling beetroots here. I don't know. I'll probably let him do it unless he wants me to add decoration up here. But yeah, so I've got the path into there. I've got the path up to the iron farm. And I like these winding paths like this because they'll allow, like, I don't know what is gonna be built here, but they'll allow for builds to go like here, over there. And I guess that means next up I gotta connect up to Hunting's house. So let's go ahead and work on this now. And I'm probably just gonna keep a very similar layout to what Hunting already has going on here and just switching it over to the coarse dirt. Okay, so I've connected all this. I'm mostly just following Hunting's trail like I said, but it now connects nicely up to his stone path that goes up to his house, and it goes all the way down to mine and Knight's house over there. So the last thing I've got to do up here is he has this small little path that comes, I mean, it's only 1 block wide. I don't know what Hunting is doing, but I want this path to go all the way over here to the entrance of the enchanting table. So I'm going to work on that, and it'll probably be a 3 ride because I still want it to be a road, because after it gets to the enchanting area, the idea is that there's going to be a highway like road that goes this way until eventually it's going to go over there and connect to that. You guys haven't seen that before, but that is where Cow lives on the server. And so I want this highway to run all the way down, and then it'll probably go along and like wrap around those and go up to Cow's house. And then from Cow's house, Gengi is like right on the other side below that mountain, so we'll connect to his house as well. First things first though, looks like we got a wandering trader here, and I don't think any of that is of use, but those leads might be. I might be back to slaughter you later, good sir. But I suppose in the meantime, what I should do is start working on this connecting into the enchanting area. So I'm just gonna start cutting this out here, and I'm gonna try to keep it a little bit thinner, I think, because I think it'll look better for the idea that I'm going for. But yeah, I'm gonna just go ahead and start working on building bring this up. Okay, a little bit of an update. So there's Cow's house. So I still got to go all the way down, and I got to like make it go all the way down the ravine. I'm thinking it's going to like swerve this way, and then it's going to walk along there because there's a giant canyon I think Knight wants to build in, and then there's another canyon over there, but it'll go between the two canyons, kind of up the hill over there, and then it'll walk all the way up to that house. I think that could be a very good thing. Yeah, I just wanted to touch in, and yeah, so I'm starting to make the path a lot straighter because making it wind so much, especially for that far, is going to be horrendous. And I'm sticking to kind of 3 blocks wide instead of the 4 to 5 blocks wide like in our area because I don't care about Cow that much. But I got it all the way over here. It goes up to the Enchanting station, so all of our builds over here are connected. We can get to Enchanting, we can get up to Ivy Hunting's house, we have Ivy Hunting's nether portal right there, the iron farm is completely connected, and this goes all the way down to our area like I've shown. The only thing left is I gotta go all the way over to Cow's house, which is gonna take me forever, but I'm really enjoying how this is all coming together so far. I still don't know about these stairs. I think I'm gonna add like some stones and boulders alongside this to make that look a little bit more natural, and this will look a lot better. Like once I fill in like getting some buildings here, probably gonna do another house right here, or maybe like a crane since I got like the whole mine set up there. But yeah, overall it's coming along real nice, and then I will eventually go ahead and add detail. Like I'm gonna go ahead and add the rooted dirt and maybe some stone buttons around for a little bit more detailing, a little bit more texturing. Yeah, this also goes all the way over to Knight's house, and then I think Knight was eventually planning for his own thing. I'm not gonna do this because I'm doing all the other highways on the server, but I believe Knight was planning on connecting his stuff. So like over here, he's gonna have a road that kind of hugs along the river and eventually builds up and then would connect him around that way to get to that main highway up there as well, but I'm not sure about that. But yeah, I'm running very low on course dirt. I've got a stack in 15 left, so I'm gonna have to go harvest more of that, but I am gonna call it a night. This video is not gonna be over, but I'm gonna go to bed in real life and finish off the road tomorrow, and then I'll get this video up probably the day after. But before I log off, there was one little thing I wanted to do. So this is something that we're gonna be doing on the server. Knight did the first one because Knight's great, but basically in top of this tower, he has a little map of the world. So this is what the map looked like on March 11th, 2025. So over there, this is my area. There's my giant wheat farm. There's my first house. The stable isn't even on this because the stable was not built at the time. But there's my area. There's my little bridge across the river. And then this goes right there's the mine. And then this down here is obviously Knight's area. But yeah, we're going to just be like, once I get all these roads done, I'm going to have Knight do another one. So then we'll have like different periods that we can show the map of the world. And I think it's going to come along real nice. I think just adding these roads in is going to make this seem so much more natural. Because as you can see, like before the paths we're in, like we have this path, but then it just stops. And like all of IB Hunting's paths up here and they don't connect here. But I think once all of this connects, it'll look really nice on the map. But yeah, I am just going to go ahead and go back downstairs and get back to work. I cannot sit in F5 though, because I cannot see a thing here. Okay, it's currently a day after that last recording. I just built a bunch more coarse dirt, or rather crafted a bunch more coarse dirt. But dude, I love the look of my village. I can't get over it. But like I was saying, we basically just have a little bit more to do. I just have to go across the big valley over there, which is going to take me about 19 years and add some paths to that section of the map. But I'm really loving how this is coming together. The world actually feels like it's fully connected now, and it gives me access to stuff like the Enchanting area and the nether portal and all that different stuff. As you guys can see, I was actually working on this last night as well, and I didn't show that, but yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and start building this out. Like I was saying, it's gonna go all the way down. We're gonna start going down, and then it's probably gonna hug around and go around and up to Cow's house up there. Although I'm pretty sure Cow has not been on the server in like 19 days. It's fine though. We are just gonna get back to working and start placing in the coarse dirt, and I'm hoping that I have enough coarse dirt here. And I might make this path kind of straight now, just because I can't be asked to actually keep winding it back and forth because it's so much harder, although it does look a lot better when you do. Yeah, one problem that I run into is like when I'm doing these sections like this where it's really steep, it's kind of a lot of up and down, and it really is a pain in the butt. Like it'd probably be better to just do stairs here if I'm being completely honest with you, but I don't want to mix up what we're doing, so I'm just gonna stick to how I've been doing it so far. So it's coarse dirt, slab, and then like that, and then I think I can go one more like that, and then I'll go ahead and fill this one out with coarse dirt again. And finally, we're just gonna go ahead and do that, and I'm gonna make it curve a little bit because this is very weird. This is gonna have to get terraformed in for sure. But yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and finish the rest of this. I'll be back once I get the road going all the way over to Cow's house. Okay, so I've ran out of coarse dirt, but I've got basically what I want. So up here there's like IB Hunting's area, his new tree that looks very unique. And then I got the path doing exactly what I want. It goes down, kind of hugs in between Canyon 1, and there's a canyon over there. I'll show you guys going all the way up to Cow's house. So just a nice little trail. I will have to terraform this eventually because that looks very odd and stuff. And there's a lot of stuff that I'll have to terraform and design on this trail. But to begin with, it's going to be very basic. And then I know Knight was talking about turning this into like a giant stone quarry. I think could be super cool. And then maybe another small stone quarry here because there's just a small little canyon right on the edge of this. But the basic idea is that the path kind of just goes up and winds alongside this, kind of connecting to the hill just before the path goes all the way up to Cow's house. This is where Cow lives. He hasn't been on the server in forever, but maybe he'll be back someday. This is his house. And as you can see, the path goes down there. But then there's also this little path over here. So for those of you that don't know, right on the other side of Cow's house, that is where Gengi lives. His place looks absolutely amazing. I think it looks awesome. But Gengi also wanted me to connect to his house. I did run out of course dirt, so I'm not going to do it. If he wants to connect it the rest of the way, he's going to have to help pay for that. Just because we are connected by the river already. We usually take boats to get there. This path will take a lot longer, but basically the path over here kind of just splits off and goes around the mountain. And I did run out of course dirt right here, but the idea is that the path would just keep going this way. I'll clear out some trees and stuff, and it'll just hug all the way along here until you get over to Gengi's house. But yeah, eventually the path would go down here, and then it can connect to Gengi's bridge and Gengi's little village. He's got a cute little village. I really like his color choices and like just the whole look of this. And obviously he's going to be expanding as the server goes on, so we will want to connect to him with a road eventually. But I think for now I've done a pretty decent job of connecting the forever world with trails, and I want to keep doing this going forward. Obviously I plan to do builds along these paths as well and just make everything actually become fully connected. But I'm sorry for this short episode. I think I'm going to call that here because I don't want to make like a super long episode of me just building roads because I feel like it's going to get very boring and tedious. Like I said, if you guys have name suggestions for the horses, let me know down below in the comments. I'll name one in the next episode, and thank you all so much for watching.